We know that Sonoma's wine is world famous, but it isn't the only sought-after product of the area. Its mushrooms are the fungi of choice in top restaurants internationally, and Malcolm Clark is the man behind the mushrooms. He's a mycologist and owner of Gourmet Mushrooms, based in Sonoma's Russian River Valley.
We grow about 10 exotic types that are used for the culinary side of our business. And all of these mushrooms, different colors, different flavors, different textures, and lend themselves very well to meat dishes, fish. So the chef can really have a good time with these things.
Malcolm Clark grows his mushrooms in the heart of wine country for a good reason. Not only is Sonoma's climate just right, there's a very close relationship between his mushroom growing process and the wine industry. The substrate or base in which the mushrooms grow is made from the sawdust that comes from manufacturing wine barrels.
This makes it very clean wood, so it gives us a very clean product to start working with, something that can be easily organically certified.
That sawdust is mixed with nutrients, then sterilized, and mushroom spores are introduced. They are kept in an environmentally controlled room so the spores can colonize.
So we take that sawdust, now 5 weeks old, and bring it into this new area, which is the harvesting area. Basically, it will get about 5 days at this stage, which is to initiate the fruiting bodies or the primordia. Then it will go to this stage. This is about 5 days later. Then this stage. And you're seeing the whole life cycle here. This stage, there's about a day's difference, another day difference, and then finally at this stage where it would be harvested.
Malcolm Clark also supplies mushrooms to pharmaceutical companies because many of them have medicinal applications. He spends much of his time in the lab and in the field studying these fungi.
What has served me very well is when I've identified a mushroom that I want to be able to cultivate, is I often would go and camp out and actually stay with that mushroom. Take my tent and live with it for a few days, take temperatures, readings, humidity, light, take as much data as I could. Because that information, once I've got it back to the lab, will be the roadmap of developing a cultivation process.
Whether Malcolm is growing mushrooms for medicine or the palate, there's a connection to wine from start to finish, beginning with the wine barrel and ending in the vineyard.
It's just an incredible opportunity to be able to take this waste product, be able to grow what I feel is an important crop, a valuable crop, and in turn the waste, after the mushroom has broken down the substrate, can then be turned back into the vineyards or into anybody's garden as a soil amendment. So it is a wonderful ecological cycle.